Yeah, hello everyone. Talking to myself, episode 384, or I should say, speaking with myself, take 389. Let's put it this way. I can't believe I got that number. No way, I'm kidding. I've only got how many? Let's reflect, maybe around 160 episodes of mine, and that's for these activities that I happen to be doing regularly on this channel, not only on this channel, but speaking about this channel, I'm doing that kind of shit regularly, as I told you, and I don't know, I haven't spoken today, I haven't spoken out today, kinda, I want to speak more, and I'm just gonna lay this shit on your ears, and please, just bear with all this that happens right here, and I'm just gonna learn my English and enhance my speaking abilities with myself, because I don't have anyone around me to speak with, and actually today's day was pretty fine, and I've been slammed all the day for the most part, I should say, and after completing my current issues, I went out and I can approached some venue, and I dropped into that venue, and I clarified that there were lit peeps in there, and I joined their activities. They were speaking English, like doing nothing for the most part, as they regularly do, and I kinda was attending that meeting at a local church, and we were just pretending to be like intermediate or advanced class of learners of English, and that guy who was leading the meeting said in the very beginning of that meeting, you should divide into two groups, and lower intermediates with the beginners come to that premise, and these lit people who are consider themselves as a upper intermediate or middle intermediate and advanced audience might just sit on their own seats and do nothing, and stay in the same room there we were previously, you know what I'm saying. And there was also that guy whose name was Dima. It was around 3 years and a half I saw him for the very first time. He was speaking very fluent version of American English language, and I kind of paid a lot of attention to him because he spoke very fluently in my ears and in my eyes, and that was cool. And nowadays I've seen him where this activity I kind of felt that he wasn't too cool in terms of how he sounded at his English, and nevertheless he was fluent, and it's not so it wasn't so good as it was 3.5 years ago, 3 years and a half, and I didn't speak either because I dropped a few phrases, but I didn't just participate too actively, and because of all this shit was just oriented to the point of learning, let's call it like pre-intermediate level. I would call that kind of activities as a pre-intermediate or even intermediate class, not advanced, not at all, not just even upper intermediate class as they call that thing. And guys, I'm not about that. Okay, guys, I described a lot of things of mine in this apartment, and I haven't figured out what to describe in my today's video, and on my way home I decided spontaneously to make this short take of self-recording and to just drop some new video on my channel, and I don't know actually what to speak about, and just to maybe what I should say, those lit peeps who arrived from the United States of America, new arrived audiences, they share with their own family things on our today's meeting, and they explained a lot of stuff that was related to their family issues and why they moved into different parts of America, just to one region by one. They changed places of their living, they lived, and just to that was connected to their parents' work, and that's why they moved from one place to another, and there were a sequence of places where they lived in, and eventually they stayed and at the location their family resides right now, and the locations were Oklahoma and some other brilliant state of United States of America. I don't remember the name. Please bear with my poor memory, and I feel kind of like I'm weary today for some reason. I don't know why. Just it happens regularly with me, and I always have to keep up myself and to cheer myself up by myself, and that's what I'm doing right here in front of your own eyes. And guys, I guess after we've got this family thing out of the way, we can do something more point oriented. What would you like me to be doing here? I don't know. I don't have any just feedback here in the comment section down below. And if you have slightest like points of view that are related to English learning point, you may drop these ones on the comment section down below, so that I would be able to get some feedback from your personal attitudes to my channel and from your points of view, how you see my activities happening right here, and not only right here, but some period of time ago, as I learned like a fair amount of new English now, I feel kind of like I'm filled with the nuances of the language, I mean American version of English language, and I'm ready for sharing those nuances with the mostly the audiences that might follow my channel on a regular basis, occasionally, or just don't follow at all. Just you may say me, what do you feel about my activities, how do you feel about my activities, and what do you think about my activities here. And guys, I wouldn't annoy your nicest ears right here, right now, in most inestimable way as I could do. I wouldn't, and I would rather to spare some more free spaces in your minds and your brains to more related to something activities like more useful ones, more enlightening ones, and you're gonna just find out it by yourself what to be doing in the nearest time, and whatever you would be figuring out or be doing, you'll be successful about doing those kinds of things. And I'm completely contented that you are just rather just people who are prepared for your future and present life tracks. And by naming life tracks, I potentially I'm targeting on your specific goals that you are doing in your lives right now, and I'm saying very honestly, and that you are great at that. If you follow my channel, that means that you are just advancing yourself as I do, and that means that we are just in a way even like in the same boat, or even at the same page, I should say. And guys, I wouldn't overwhelm you with too much information for this take of self-recording. Just keep doing what you're doing, and just be good and be yourselves in your lives. And that's it about today, and have a nice one, and see you all until a while. See ya. Have a nice one. Bye.